You're listening to Radio August. Dark Nights with Poe and Monroe.
It's 5 o'clock and I'm Alice Monroe with your August update. August police are appealing for information following the murder of 21-year-old Dorota Shaw. Miss Shaw's body was discovered last night. Chief DuPont is calling the crime a violent and despicable act. Anyone with information about the murder is urged to get in touch via the department's confidential tip hotline. It's horrible, Poe.
Indeed it is.
You need to learn when to keep your mouth shut.
Okay. Well, it's good to meet you too, Sam. Who are you?
Exactly. Rewind.
Okay. We're gonna go through the intro again. Right. Okay, I've seen this part already.
You're listening to...
You need to learn when to keep your mouth shut.
So what am I supposed to do? Just stand here and stare at this guy then? And not say anything? What's the trash can do?
You know why you're here, don't you?
Yeah, I got it. Okay. That was a cheap thing. No?
The dead girl. And this. What exactly were you thinking? You have one job. Don't get caught. Do you think you can do that this time?
Sure?
It's a rhetorical question. You're going to a town called August. Find Chief DuPont. He's gonna think you're someone else. This person. This is who you are now. Understood?
Sure.
Splendid. If someone so much as sniffs that you're different, you'll be deprecated.
Deprecated.
We expect you to use
you know
your
what deprecated
ability.
means?
Just don't get caught.
Outdated,
And
right?
never,
Not
ever
destroyed?
change into a child.
In brighter news, August resident Mia French is celebrating the return of her missing pooch, Barley. The 8-month-old Basset Hound puppy was found outside Daryl's Chicken and Ribs.
And that's 5 o'clock with Poe and Monroe.
I'm Violet. Welcome to the guest house. There are some rules. In particular, no shoes in the guest house. The carpets are priceless. Now, how long are you staying for?
As long as it takes, or I'm not sure. I'm not sure.
That's fine. It's yours for as long as you want it. There's not been many visitors of late. Perhaps the murder will bring some tourists in.
Perhaps it will, with the weird accent. Visitors?
It's just you and some tarot readers at the moment. It's deathly quiet.
The murder?
Yes, the murder. You haven't spoken to the chief yet, have you?
Chief?
Chief DuPont. He's the one who booked the room for you. You look lost. You should probably go and speak to the chief. Your room is just down the hall, last on the left. It has its own back door. The chief said that's the way you'd like it.
I apparently like back doors. I'm just looking for my room.
Yeah, it's a big place. Hi, I'm Bronwyn.
Who? Bronwyn. I'm Sam, I guess.
Pleased to meet you, Sam. If you'd like a reading.
Sure.
So, what's your question, Sam?
Will I win or are you guilty? Will I win?
The Fool.
Hmm.
I'm going to see a lot more of you, aren't I, Sam? Well, enjoy the journey. But remember, not everything is winnable.
Hmm.
I'm in room 1 and that's down the hall. Lorraine's in 2, Lexi's in 3. And which room are you in, Sam?
The last on the left.
Good. We're neighbours. Just knock if you need me.
And Bag Lady floating, as if suspended in currents of unseen water. Bag Lady changed form. Not just undelusions of hair or clothes,
What is this?
but a subtle morphing.
What is this radio?
The robes were fish scales, briefly, but again, becoming cloth.
I guess go to my room. It's trying to be creepy and really just being odd. So, okay. And, yeah, we're just going to stand in the room and twirl around, eh? There's a lot of camera work here and not a whole lot of substance. All right, leave shifting locked. Okay, we'll leave.
Stumbling push, and there was a long expanse of the room. Footsteps echoed on wood. The spinal shiver of pursuit up by a nightmare. A cold gaze grasped at my
The
back.
hell is that? Yellow
Hair
cab.
was thickened mud. Limbs
And
slowed with each
visit
straining
the
step.
chief.
Good, you got my message. Chief Inspector DuPont. I wasn't sure you'd come, but I suppose you're between jobs?
I suppose I am, and I suppose you're between jobs too, huh? Right? As the body double of Patrick Stewart. I'm Sam.
Well, we both know that's not true. But I like it. Sam. That's your cover now. So, the job. Dorota Shaw. 21, accomplished cellist, redhead. Strangled. I know who did it, but I need proof. It's the tarot readers.
Dorota Shaw.
Yes. Keep up, Sam. That's the girl who was murdered.
Oh, I thought you were going to tell me something more about her. All right, the tarot readers.
Because they predicted it. The older one, Bronwyn, she came into my office last night talking all crazy and saying Dorota was in trouble. I did my best not to lock her up.
Crazy, you say?
It all sounded crazy to me. Tarot, the spirit world, cards that move, trans-dimensional thingamajigs. To be honest, I thought she'd probably been smoking something. That's why I didn't take it seriously.
Are we in England or are we in Canada? Why isn't she in jail?
Because things. I don't have enough on her. That's where you come in. The free guest house stay isn't free. I need you to work the case and report back to me. Find out things from the inside. Can you do it?
Nope, or I'll try. Should I just say nope? It'll probably just end the game there. I'll try.
Okay. I'll be telling everyone that you've been hired by the Shaws because obviously local law enforcement is either too incompetent or too overworked to solve anything. That gives you a license to talk to people, but only notionally. Don't actually touch people or annoy them. You don't have any real authority, understand? But you help me out, I'll help you.
Where's my badge and gun? Help me out.
Do I have to spell it out?
I'll
I'll make your problem go away, or at least sink it to the bottom of a pile of paperwork.
Problem?
Your old town? The problem? Come and find me when you're settled. This is Second Chance Sunday for you, Sam. Don't blow it.
Okay. Violet, what do we know? Leave. Do you have an alibi for last night? All right. Well, I think. So this actually eliminates a choice. I see. All right. So I assume there's a reason why I'm eliminating choices. I guess that's because I'm trying to figure out what's going on. All right. Well, we'll just leave
Going
for
inside
now.
my brain. Panic, panic. And gradually, as the worm settled, panic made way for dread. The worm was inside my skull, inside my brain.
So I guess I
The
can
bag lady drifted back to the center of the room.
visit
and floated there. I was free to go, along
Bronwyn?
with the worm.
Sam, is it? I'm sensing you're not here for a reading.
I have some questions about the murder.
Chief Dupont thinks I did it. I'm hoping you'll convince him otherwise.
Well, how well did you know her?
I didn't. We've only been here 2 days. I understand it's suspicious me being a stranger in town, but it's the truth.
Except you predicted her murder.
We saw danger in the cards and we tried to stop it. Trust me, Sam, we're on the same team.
Okay, then how did you predict it?
We saw it in the cards, not images, feelings, impressions.
And who's we?
Tarot can be very powerful.
Is it you and the other tarot readers, or is it just you and some spirit we? Can you ask who the killer is?
Not these cards. They only tell us what they want us to know.
Oh, I see. The cards are the they, so that's why she's saying we, as in her and her cards. Okay.
Sign in hand and smelled of urine. The worm probed, and the worm did not hear the usual refrain.
I guess we'll visit Rain?
Not this one.
You must be a new guest. Or you're burglaring us. I'm Rain, by the way.
Sam?
Pleased to meet you, Sam. Enjoy your stay. The hot water goes off at 9, by the way. So it's cold showers from there on in. It really bugs me.
So what do you know about Dorota?
I didn't know her. I know she was called Dorota Shaw. She was young, had red hair, a talented musician.
Do you have any connection to her at all?
No, not at all. You're completely barking up the wrong tree there.
Yeah, I kind of figured as much. Alright, so we get rid of that.
Sam, I don't have a motive for killing Dorota. Full stop. I'd have to be possessed to murder anything. Do you believe in possession, Sam?
Maybe?
Just keep an eye out for anyone acting suspiciously. Although, today, almost everyone seems to be acting suspiciously.
So, I mean, did he predict the murder? Because we heard the other person predicted the murder, right? So, I guess I could ask him, but I don't think he did.
We did a reading. A group reading.
Okay, so they did a group reading.
With a special tarot deck.
So what's a group reading?
The three of us get together and read the same cards. Bronwyn says it makes the whole thing stronger or more powerful or something. But I'm pretty sure I'd get the same answers just on my own.
Oh, because you're just that good, huh? And so good at reading these cards with pictures on them. Alright, so what about the special deck?
Mercury? It's not exactly from here. With a normal tarot deck, you'd have the question, so you'd be the querent. With Mercury, it gives you the question and the answer. The cards themselves kind of change. It's a special deck.
So it's Jeopardy? Like what? It gives you the answer, and you got to give it the question. Or what? I have no idea. So can I see the Mercury Tarot?
I don't have it at the moment. Bronwyn has it.
Alright, so you're useless.
You've interpreted so many dreams. It makes me put everything back on the
Lexi?
shelves.
Hi. Sam, is it? Come on in. Make yourself at home. Mi casa es su casa. Come on.
Did you know Dorota?
I don't know anyone in this town, except for Bronwyn and Rain, obviously, and Violet, and the Chief, and now you. Sorry, I'm a bit nervous.
Yeah, I gathered that. How did you know she was going to die?
Good old-fashioned fortune-telling. Well, kind of. We drew a card each and smushed them all together. Do you know what the most dangerous tarot card is?
The happy squirrel? The devil? Death? Maybe death?
Everybody thinks that. It's such a cliche. The death card doesn't even mean death. Most of the time.
Well, that's good to know. So what is the most dangerous one?
The Five of Swords. I think so anyway. There's nothing more dangerous than someone taking whatever they want no matter the cost.
So you drew the Five of Swords for Dorota?
Yeah, I did. Rain got the Knight of Wands, that's Dorota, and Bronwyn got the Ten of Swords, which is, well, you know, swords in general are bad.
Well, you're taking his death in stride anyway. Oh yeah, we just sort of predicted it. It was great. It was awesome. We had some beer. We smoked some doobies. It was great. All right. So, how well do you know Bronwyn?
She's like my big sister, so pretty well.
Do you think she? Do I want to jump in and just say that? Maybe.
No.
Okay. I'm not even sure why I even bothered to ask that. Why did you come to August?
The cards told us to. Well, the cards in Rain. Tarot gives us a rough direction and he narrows it down with some astrological jiggery-pokery. He's basically a walking esoteric library. And if that sounds dull, let me reassure you, it is.
Okay. So you do whatever the cards tell you?
No. Well, yeah. Well, no. We have a job to do.
But do you get paid for this job? Because, I mean, you're in a decent hotel thingy here.
I didn't say job. I said job.
Job?
Okay. We make a, cheese obelisk. A chob. And depending on the shape of that chob, we get different answers to questions.
Yeah. Yeah, you're stretching it a little bit here.
No, you don't.
Okay.
Here, in this place, so far away from home. With some regret, he thought back to the day he volunteered for a top-secret project at an undisclosed location.
I guess I can visit Violet, I guess?
I assume you've been to see Chief DuPont already.
Did you know Dorota?
Not really. I'm sure she was a precious lamb, though.
Say what?
Yes, a lamb. Young. Innocent. Lambs get slaughtered, though, don't they?
Yeah, you're not exactly making things better here. So she was nice?
Nice, yes, that's a good description. Actually, I thought she was a bit slutty, to be honest.
Well, I mean, you know, she, those damn cellists, man. You gotta be careful with them. Was it like a cello that she was playing, right? You want to be more specific with that?
Sorry. I'm gossiping. I don't want to talk ill of the dead. Ask her boyfriend.
Where do I find him?
Oscar lives at the vicarage next to the church. Don't tell him I sent you, though. I'm sure he's sick of seeing people already.
He lives at the... So he lives in the priest's house? What? Was he just a guest there? I mean, I did hear that, right? Vicarage? That is what they call it overseas, right? So, the other guests?
They're tarot readers. I'm thinking of asking them to leave, actually.
Why?
Because they may have killed someone. It's not great for my reputation, is it? Stay at Violet's, the home of killers and hobos.
You got hobos here too? Are they under the couch? They doing the laundry? What are they doing?
I'm sorry, it's a derogatory word, isn't it? But strange people seem to gravitate towards this guest house, Sam. I think I'll get the sign changed.
Right. Okay.
Move down to a
you keep on pondering.
Indeed, it was
your
clear
sign.
This hole was not a natural formation.
Guess I'll go talk to her
But neither could it have been man-made.
boyfriend?
The hole was drilled, or otherwise created,
which it won't
over
let me do.
50 million years ago.
Which is
long
great.
Before the dawn of the first man. This was one of the few things they had been able to ascertain about their mystifying discovery.
So I guess I go to my
somewhere
room.
safe to transition. You're not a superhero.
So what am I going to transition? I'm going to transition into one of these people? Okay. So this is going to be weird. So who should I transition into? Should I transition into her? Because it seems like that's what they are driving towards, right? Because she's supposedly the murderer, but then this chick is hiding things, and this dude is just useless. So maybe I'll transition to her, I guess.
Hi, I'm Lexi. I'm Lexi.
So what does that do for me?
We could send a person down there. Then, again without thinking, added...
Do I visit Rain then?
The others
So I obviously don't want to visit Lexi because she'll know.
I'm not sure
right?
that's wise.
So visit Rain?
Something's weird, isn't it? Ron seems strange today.
How are you?
Do you think Bronwyn might get falsely imprisoned? It happens all the time.
Are you looking to take over?
No. I'm just worried.
Okay.
Too drained.
He's still
well,
completely useless.
Dr. Whitfield conceded with a sigh.
How about Bronwyn?
What's up, Lexi? I'm sensing something's on your mind.
I'm worried about our alibi.
Don't worry about that. We don't have anything to hide. I'm more worried about Violet. I didn't see her last night, did you?
You think she's the murderer? Did Violet know Dorota? You think she's the murderer? Did Violet know Dorota?
Let's do this.
I have no idea. They're both redheads. Maybe August has a club.
Okay.
Dimitri disappeared.
So I'm getting a whole lot of nothing here.
Dr. Sheffield, do you read me?
I guess
Dimitri
we'll
was
go
startled by the
talk
sudden voice in
to
his ear.
Violet.
He'd almost
Hello, Lexi. What can I do for you?
Please don't ask us to leave.
Have you been speaking to Sam? You're safe for the minute.
That sounds ominous.
Yeah.
That sounds ominous.
If one of your crew did murder Dorota, you can't really stay here, can you?
Alright, so we're getting a whole lot of nothing here.
and no
Apparently I'm missing the whole point of this whole thing here.
200 meters? 300 meters?
Alright,
400,
let's go
500.
to our room. And maybe we'll beat this guy and talk to her, maybe? I don't know.
Hello, I'm Rain.
Sure.
Dimitri said out loud.
We'll
He
talk
wasn't sure why
to
he suddenly felt the need to narrate.
Bronwyn, I guess.
He can almost convince himself that...
Have you met the new detective yet? We're basically under 24-hour surveillance now.
Do you think Sam's onto us?
Onto what exactly?
The real reason we're here.
The real reason we're... Bluff, the real reason we're here.
What we did last night.
What we did last night.
Our role in the murder.
Our role in the murder.
What we did last night.
Oof. None of these sound like good bluffs.
The real reason we're here.
I mean, he was the one that suggested they come here, right? But...
What we did last night.
I mean, that's pretty generic. What we did last night. This is such a weird choice, but let's try this one.
As far as Sam's concerned, me and Lexi were together and you were praying in your room. It's half true, at least.
Alright, well that kind of worked, so half true.
I'll make a copy of the etchings for you, Dr. Utani. You can thank me when I come back up.
So, visit Lexi?
Rain, I'm so worried about Bronwyn. What are we going to do?
Why are you worried about Bronwyn?
The chief thinks she killed Dorota.
Maybe she did kill Dorota.
No, we're not going to do that. Okay.
Time Dimitri was done with his task.
That's just like
sound of the scratching pencil.
That's just like seeding doubt there.
From the unnerving silence.
Although that's probably the thing I was supposed to do. Who knows?
It wasn't in his head.
Violet is not there.
There were whispers.
she got tired of our nonsense.
Dimitri frantically jerked on the
right. Alright, let's go here and I guess we can be Violet and then talk to Bronwyn, because that seems like it's going to be explosive.
Hello, I'm Violet. I'm Violet.
Alright.
He felt the sweet release of slowly being lifted up towards the surface.
So...
Faster! Please go faster!
Bronwyn?
You don't trust me, do you, Violet? Is it because I read tarot? Why don't you let me pull a card for you?
No, that's not going to be very good.
Okay.
That also did not work.
You haven't told anyone about
well, see, I'm
dark for fear of being mocked.
Apparently missing the whole point of this, because I'm like trying not to blow my cover, but at the same time they're like, well, if you don't do this, then nothing happens. There's no other choices.
Any unusual sounds.
I guess we'll go to Lexi.
Hello, Violet. Is everything okay? Ignore the mess. I was just going to tidy it up.
She's got nothing to say.
He had, however, showed Dr. Utani
I'm running out of any kind of options to do here. None of this is making a whole lot of sense right now.
Word repeated over and
Rain.
Mrs. Gallagher, an unexpected pleasure.
How long are you planning to be here?
In town? I really don't know. Until the tarot tells us to leave, or you kick us out, obviously.
How did you know Dorota was going to die? Why do you think the police suspect Bronwyn?
Yeah, let's do this one.
Now that's a very good question. Logically speaking, you'd assume all three of us were in on it. Or none of us.
There's so many brick walls I'm hitting here.
It wasn't working, and his eyes hadn't yet gotten used to the dark, so
I'm getting like absolutely freaking nothing here.
Had stopped. What he heard now was the soft...
Go here, and I mean we could be the chief and just really scare the crap out of them. But what else would it be? Like I haven't been her yet, right? I don't think so. I don't think I've been her yet, so I could... Well... I have... No, I haven't been her yet, so I guess I can do that.
Hi, I'm Bronwyn.
Because that's the, I feel like that's what the game was kind of driving at, was having me be her.
Waited.
So let's see if that's a thing.
But as he listened closer, he noticed another presence.
Let's visit Lexi.
Ron, are you okay?
I'm not okay.
Not okay.
Well, if you're worried, I should be worried. Why are you worried? Should I be worried?
Are you worried?
I think she's worried.
You are. This could go on in circles for a while. Let's just keep cool and stay in our rooms.
Alright, she's... I thought if I made her worried that it would
sound.
Get her to give something up here.
To take hold of them.
Bron, something doesn't feel right. I don't know what exactly, but it's not right.
Thoughts on Dorota?
Well, it's hard to say with just one victim. Musical talent, red hair. If there's another, there will be a pattern. Do you think it's another right?
A right?
As in the same thing we were chasing after in Birmingham? I suppose it doesn't really matter. Just have to try and stop it.
Stop it?
Birmingham?
The Traveller? Dead girls? Ring any bells?
Traveller?
That's probably going to give me off if I don't know. But...
Traveller?
Yeah, I guess I'll do it.
Bron, you're acting weird.
Yeah, I figured it was going to be you're acting weird.
Are you still you?
Of course.
Stop freaking me out. It's not cool in this current climate.
Yeah, that's what I thought they were going to do.
Come in, Dr. Sheffield. Dimitri was
That's what I thought they were going to do.
He didn't realise where he was
Violets.
until he noticed.
Is there something I can help with, Miss Castle?
I hope we're not being too much trouble.
It's very brave of you to tell the chief that Dorota would be murdered and then stick around afterwards. I'd have run for sure.
You strike me as someone braver than that.
Why would I run?
Why would I run?
You're prime suspect, aren't you? You look strong enough to strangle another woman. Even if you're innocent, a jury would probably convict you.
Even if I'm innocent? Even if I'm innocent?
You look strong enough to strangle another woman too. I kinda...
You look strong enough to strangle another woman too.
I don't know if this is gonna work out or not.
Well, if you can't pay for your rooms, we might just find out.
Yeah.
The first glance, it seems to be about
little threatening there. Little threatening.
Or punishment. Added Dimitri, a
Uh,
fearful realization in his voice.
well,
yes.
that was I got
Dr. Utani.
screw all out of that.
More surprised and impressed by his linguistic knowledge.
So
Punishment
she
for the
has a
wicked or
boyfriend, right?
curious.
So if I hail a cab, can I
Dimitri
go to
said,
the boyfriend?
His eyes wide with fear.
No.
Dr. Remington
Only
looked at
visit
the others
the
in
chief.
confusion, then at Dimitri. How did you know?
So if I
Dimitri snapped
visit
back
the
to
chief
reality.
as her,
We've had this conversation before.
does that
Is it possible you're having deja vu?
give me
Asked
something?
Dr. Remington. No, Dimitri replied. I'm sure. I remembered what those writings meant.
You know what?
He
I'm going
said
to try
as
it
he frantically
and see what
pointed at the
happens.
note.
Miss Castle, I'm surprised to see you here.
I didn't kill Dorota.
You're a prime suspect, and your alibi is that you were in the guest house with another prime suspect at the time. It doesn't look good for you.
Have you got a problem with me?
Everyone has a problem with you, Bronwyn. I can arrest you for something right now. How does perverting the course of justice sound?
Kinky.
I think we should stay silent on that one.
Yeah. Perverting the course of justice.
Alright.
Were meant to be comforting, but lacked conviction.
So that's not...
It was probably some kind of hallucination.
That's
said
not
Dr.
working at
Whitfield
all.
As he placed a hand on Dimitri's shoulder.
Clearly I'm doing this all wrong.
Dimitri just stared into empty space. his eyes
It's not like the game's actually helping me here.
They all arrived at the living quarters about an hour later. On the way over, Dimitri...
Let's go to a room. We could be the chief, and we can interview the others, maybe.
Hi, Hi, I'm Chief DuPont.
Alright, so if we...
Chills ran down
go
his spine.
Interview...
He lay himself on bed and quickly fell asleep.
Say,
He couldn't wait to go back.
Oh, Chief Inspector, you gave me a shock. What is it? What have I done?
Tell me about Bronwyn.
Why are you here in August? Tell me about... why are you...
Why are you here in August? Tell me...
She's an Aquarius, her favourite colour is green. What else do you need to know?
Is she your leader?
Yeah, is she your leader?
Leader? This isn't a cult. She looks after me and Rain. Make sure we eat healthy and brush our teeth.
Why are you here in August?
Well, it's not for the nightlife, I can tell you that. This is where the cards told us to go. I guess you could call it destiny.
Do you know anyone here?
No, I can honestly swear I don't know any Augustives? Augustonians? Augustins until we got here.
Alright.
It's supposed to be proof that
So
aliens
let's
have
talk
visited
to
our planet
Rain then
already.
as him.
Good evening, Chief DuPont.
Bronwyn ever been arrested?
Not since I've met her. She's a lawful good type character.
Oh, D&D.
Lexi ever been in trouble with the police?
Yeah, Lexi ever been in trouble? Have you ever been in
Have
trouble?
you ever been in trouble with the police? Lexi ever been in trouble with the police?
No. Not to my knowledge. She's sweet and innocent. Or haven't you picked up on that yet?
This guy is total D-bag.
This, I would say you have to hold
Total
with two
D-bag.
hands.
He's just
And so I'd say
blocking
it's heavy because
all
it's made out of
the
metal.
cocks he can.
And also there's some color on there as well. I think it's like a green. It's like green paint with some engraving on it.
I mean, visiting Bronwyn's not going to do
kind
me
of,
any good, I don't think.
Situation or scene
So
we've
Violet...
depicted there.
Who knows whether you've made the right decision or not, Claude?
How's Bronwyn been?
Overly nice. She's covering her tracks well if she has anything to hide.
What was it I asked you to do again?
You just told me to report back to you if I noticed anything suspicious. Good grief, Claude. You're a bit young to be losing your marbles already.
Right.
Many painted leaden plates from the Khazars, and as such, it's over 1,000
This
years
is
old.
really giving me... really, I have
it's not
zero information. So I've clearly done something very, very wrong from the very beginning here. And this game is not going to do me any
Sounds great.
favors. I guess I could visit Bronwyn anyway.
Chief DuPont, what a pleasant surprise. I think we've covered just about everything twice over, but if you think I'm hiding something...
Who are you really, Bronwyn Castle?
Why would I even ask that? Who are you really?
Does it bother you, Chief DuPont, knowing there are things in this world that aren't black and white? You don't know what to file me under, and that makes you uncomfortable. Or perhaps you've already made up your mind about me. Why don't you tell me who you think I am?
You're a con artist.
I don't think she's a murderer. That would be too easy. I'm going to say you're a con artist.
I haven't asked anyone for a penny.
Right.
Objects normally have bells.
None of the choices in this game are any good,
What else is
in my opinion. Alright, so we'll go to our room. Return to Sam, I guess. And I mean, would be going back to any of these people make any difference at this point?
As you might know.
If I
However,
stirred the
these ones are to
if I
invite
stirred the
spirits
grass.
in.
Oh.
Bronwyn. There you go. Can I see the Mercury Tarot?
Mercury? Sure. I'll just get it. It feels a bit sacrilegious just spreading it out to show you. It doesn't really answer questions, it more asks them. Do you want it to ask you a question, Sam?
Sure. Let's go for it.
It wants to know if you're happy being the person you are now.
Not really.
Mercury agrees with you. It's nice that you're being honest with me and with yourself.
Okay.
So this one has got a heavy
It
metal
was a 50-50
handle,
shot, so
and then it's
figured that
got
would be the
a
thing.
circular face. And what looks like could have perhaps been.
Is there anything else I can get out of this guy? No. There's a whole lot of nothing. How do you,
Where's it
how do you advance this thing to be useful? She's probably not going to give me anything either, right? No, she's just going to stare at me.
A while ago we had a story from this part of the world.
Violet's probably gone. No, she's just staring at me. Alright, this is
Mexico?
redonkulous.
Every country you've ever had on the show.
Do you remember the queen
Can I go?
who was undressed?
I can visit the chief, but I can't.
there.
See, they made mention of that other her
from Egypt.
boyfriend thingamajigger, but
So
can't apparently visit him unless I'm.
what you can do. What do you think?
I mean, I was her, and it didn't give me an
Ironic.
option
At
to
first,
go
because of the
there.
handle, I thought maybe a weapon of combat. But then if I look at it more closely,
And
I would say
I don't know.
a mirror, a handheld mirror.
I don't know what to do or where to go or who to be. Honestly, like what path have I not gone down? It's like a hunt and peck here. I'm trying to find the needle in a haystack that keeps changing on me. What would I mean, who would I be? I guess I could. I mean, the only thing I haven't done is be these two and go to the chief, but what would that do for me?
Hi, I'm Lexi. Oh, I'm Lexi.
Okay.
I can't do this show without her.
And I can't do it without you, Poe.
Oh, that's so nice.
Is there anything else I can do here? I don't think there is. Like, I've done everything I can do.
Dreams.
So the only thing I haven't done is just
With Poe.
visit the chief and all these people.
Why did you hire Sam?
Dorota's boyfriend.
Dorota's boyfriend seems sweet.
Bluff.
Why did you hire Sam?
I didn't hire Sam, the Shaw family did.
No, they didn't. Why did you hire Sam?
Well, she doesn't know. She doesn't know that, so alright. I'm not gonna do
The
that.
hiring of Sam is no concern of yours either way.
Who would want to kill Dorota? Dorota's boyfriend seems sweet.
Yeah, I still can't find. I don't know what the bluff would do for me. Like, nothing here. None of these choices make any goddamn sense. That's what's really off-putting to me here, is that, like, there's not enough substance here to let me know what any of these things mean.
Who would want to kill Dorota?
I guess I can do this.
You doing your own investigation? Great! Let me know when you find out.
Yeah, I figured that would
Bronwyn
be.
thinks you've got it in for her.
I go after bad guys. If she's a bad guy, then I've got it in for her.
Why weren't the police protecting Dorota?
In hindsight, that does look like a good idea, doesn't it? We didn't believe you. We still don't.
Dorota's boyfriend seems sweet.
Again, with this, I don't know what this does for that. Let's just do it and see what happens.
Have you met him?
Yes.
I guess if I bluff, then I have to say yes.
Miss Taylor, is that a contradiction? It's not what you said in your written statement.
Sorry, I meant no.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes, you did.
See.
The person you wish you could be.
So we know about her
the
written
thing is,
statement now.
If you can wish it, you can do it. Thank you for your dreams.
You're listening to Radio
Um,
August. Dark Night.
Again, none of this.
Poe
I
and
don't know
Monroe.
what else to do here. And this guy's just useless.
Browers,
So I guess I gotta be
went
that
by
guy and then go
the
visit the
raw
chief. I guess grasping at all the straws I can grasp at.
Hello, I'm Rain.
For a
Alright.
top secret project at an undisclosed location.
Hail a cab.
When you
Visit
have
the chief.
Right. I'm busy. You gonna turn yourself in?
Yeah.
No.
Then you're wasting my time.
Dr. Dimitri Sheffield,
Just got that
an expert
good
in the
old
field of
heave-ho there.
archaeology, hadn't had a breath of fresh air in 8 months.
Alright.
This
This guy
combined with the
continues
moon's
to
low
be
gravity,
useless
a lack of sunlight,
in every
exposure to
form.
depressing food pastes, and the project's mounting work pressure had gone so far
So
to
if I
affect
become
his physical
Violet
appearance.
and I
He had
talk
even
to the
started
chief
avoid mirrors
in his
in fear of
office,
catching
does
a
that
glimpse of himself,
do anything?
a pale, gaunt carcass.
I mean, it's the only other one that I can do, right? Be her.
Hello, I'm Violet.
Clearly, the game is waiting for me to do something. It's waiting for me to do the one thing it's been waiting for hours now. And I have no idea what that one thing is. Either that or it's just
When he
stuck
and the
in
other
this loop
scientists
where it's
first
like, I've
arrived
already
here,
failed and it's
their
not
excitement had been almost
not
unbearable.
going to tell me that I've already failed.
But that initial spark of enthusiasm
Hail a
had faded.
cab. Visit the chief.
What's going on, Violet? Is everything okay?
Yes, I'm okay. No, I'm not okay.
I'll say that.
What's the matter?
The new detective's acting strangely.
I think I might be the killer. I don't feel safe.
I don't feel safe.
Say I don't feel safe?
You can feel safe. I've already got somebody posted outside the guest house. It's an unmarked car. But you know Danny, don't you? Leyland's kid? Any problems, you let him know. Off you go. I'm being subtle. I don't want to see you back here, okay? You got anything to report, give me a call. Any problems, talk to Danny. Danny, remember?
Danny?
I remember.
I remember.
Okay, good. Just look after yourself.
Which centered around their
Alright,
latest
so
discovery.
we know
A
about
hole of less than 2
Danny
meters
now.
wide that seemed to go on for several kilometers
Does
into the
that do
ground.
anything for me?
Its edges were most unusual, and they were astonishingly smooth down to a molecular level.
So
Indeed, it was clear that this hole
go to my room and just be Sam now? I don't know.
one of the first man. This was one of the few things they had been able to
So I
ascertain.
can visit Violet?
There was much
There's
more to be done.
really nothing
The plan then
to be done here, is there? Like, I've exhausted all of his stuff.
They had been doing this for the last 14 days, much to
What
Dimitri's
if I go
growing
visit the
frustration.
chief? Does he have anything? Tell me about Violet. What do we know? Tell me about Dorota.
What do you want to know? She was a cellist.
Oh, cellist.
Selected for a scholarship at Juilliard. It was in the local paper. I'm more of a Bon Jovi fan myself.
All right. You scored a point in my brain here. When was she killed?
Don't read the paper, do you? Yesterday, Monday the 9th at approximately 9 p.m. according to the coroner. We got a call from the mother just after 10 p.m.
Well, now we're getting stuff. Jesus. Just trying to pull it out of here. Where was she killed?
In her bedroom. She was naked. Strangled. No signs of sexual activity of any kind. It was a weird scene to look at. There was one thing, but it's strictly between you and me. Dorota had a gold coin in her mouth. I'm being serious now, Sam. Not a word of this. It's the one thing only the killer would know.
Huh. Okay. What can you tell me about Violet?
Born here, runs the local guest house. Lovely lady. Where are you going with this, Sam? What's she told you?
Yeah, nothing.
She told you she's taking pills, didn't she? Let me handle Violet. She didn't kill anyone.
Now I know she's taking pills. Probably funny pills. I'm sure they're not sugar pills. So what do we know?
What was Rain doing last night? As for Bronwyn and Lexi, I need you to ask what they were doing last night. Compare alibis. The tarot readers have mentioned a job. We don't know what. That's it.
Okay. Well, thank you for summarizing that,
Dimitri was
I
startled
guess.
by the sudden voice in his ear. He'd almost forgotten about the earpiece he was wearing. Yes, Dr. Utani, I hear you loud and clear, he replied. All right, we're going to accelerate your descent a bit,
So if
otherwise you'll be here all day.
If I be this guy again,
Hello.
and I visit Bronwyn, can I get her to talk about more stuff?
He accelerated. Dr. Utani checked in with him at regular
No.
depth of his descent.
That's a big no.
200 meters? 300
let's see. No.
700.
Okay.
Near the rope now, she informed Dimitri at 800 meters. If we lose communication, just... The rest was inaudible. I'll just tug the rope and you'll pull me back up, Dimitri said to himself. After plummeting what was probably a few hundred meters more, he jerked to a sudden halt.
I don't know. I do not know. So let's be her. I mean, I'm obviously missing something completely.
I'm Bronwyn.
It's probably very obvious what I'm missing. But
some light, he said.
I am not.
The small lamp on his helmet.
I am not. Clearly, I am struggling to figure out what that is. But I am missing. There's nothing there. I feel like the game has punished me, has like put me in a failure state where I can't get anything done because I made the wrong choices earlier on. But
more smooth black surfaces and
that's kind of
there's some scratches
bonkers.
Here.
That's the case. This chick I'm so tired of her just looking at me with that puzzled look.
To make history. You're going to have a field day with this.
Turn that radio off.
Be sure to get some pictures.
Jesus Christ, that's getting on my nerves. So there's really nothing for me to do here. There's like nothing. Like I can't go to. Well, it was Dorota's boyfriend, right? So, not, or was it Bronwyn's boyfriend? Well, no, it was Dorota was the one with the boyfriend, right? So, what do we... I don't know what else to do or be, honestly. really don't.
Hello, I'm Violet. I'm Violet. Did you sleep well last night?
Okay, here we go. So as Violet, I can ask her if she slept well last night.
Yes, thank you.
I didn't see you yesterday evening.
Yeah, let's try that.
I stayed in my room. You can ask Lexi. That reminds me, I think I found a book of yours. It's called He Came Through the Shadows.
What makes you think it's mine?
Yeah.
Your name's written on the inside cover.
Okay. So we got something. I think we got something. Lexi, anything here?
Did you have a pleasant evening last night?
Okay.
Great, thanks. The room's really lovely.
But you weren't in this room, were you?
I didn't see you around.
I didn't see you around yesterday evening.
I stayed here. I was playing solitaire with Bronwyn.
Isn't solitaire for one player?
Yeah, I was playing and she was scoring.
Yeah, okay. She's trying. So then this gets me the idea that I can ask them where they were at nighttime. I can't ask this guy a damn thing. Alright. So we know she's covering something up. And Bronwyn, we know she's covering too. They were doing something. They were going somewhere. I wonder though. Let's be her again and see if I can get anything out of that.
Hi, I'm Lexi.
Out of that guy. I don't think I can.
I'm Lexi.
We're out of one of them anyway. I mean, maybe I can be Sam and just try to talk to them. This guy with this blank expression. And her. Alright. A whole lot of nothing. So if I just be Sam. Can I talk to them about where they were last night? I mean, I could visit Violet, I guess. But let's see. Will they give me any information about... Yeah, let's ask this.
In my room, reading. I found a trashy romance novel under the bed. I'm assuming it's Violet's. It's all swooning heroines and brooding vampire Casanovas. Thank God Lexi saved me.
You didn't leave your room all night?
No, not at all. Lexi popped in and we chatted for a bit, but that's all.
You think Violet is trashy? Let's not worry about that. Leave. Of course, I'm removing a lot of these options, and it's like they're probably the ones I'm supposed to click on. Because how could that one thing lead to anything worthwhile? Is what I'm trying to get at. It's like, what's going on there? Lexi. So what were you doing last night?
I was in my room all night with Bronwyn. We were painting our nails.
You're in your room, huh? And you weren't in with her? Can I see your nails?
No, I mean, yeah. I've already cleaned it off.
Yeah, you're a terrible liar. Terrible, horrible liar. And you're probably not the killer, but you're just a terrible, horrible liar. You're covering for whoever the killer is. And I'm guessing the killer is Rain because he's been completely completely effing useless this whole freaking time. So, I mean, that's the way it's going in my brain anyway. Violet, do you have anything for Sam? So you're taking pills. What for? I guess I could say that to her. Yeah, I guess I could say that to her.
I take clozapine. I think they're for anxiety. I'm a very anxious person.
It's for schizophrenia, isn't it? Yeah, you know what? It's important, so.
I don't know, Dr. Sam. You tell me.
Right. What were you up to last night?
It's the strangest thing. I honestly don't remember. But I imagine I was here or getting groceries somewhere.
Have you ever been to Dorota's house?
No, and I didn't murder her, if that's what you're asking.
Right. I figured I was going to get an angry response. Is this guy going to give me anything, or is he just going to stare at me? Oh, here we go. What were you doing last night?
I was in my room. Praying, actually. I don't believe in God, but I was still praying. It didn't work.
What didn't work?
My prayer. That the girl would be safe.
Okay. Figured you were going to say that. So I talked to Bronwyn, I talked to Lexi, I talked to all these people as Sam. So I got what we could there. So who would get the information out of Rain that I'm looking for? Would it be Violet that would get it? No, I don't think she'll get much information out of them. Maybe she will. Well, when she talked to Bronwyn, Bronwyn said she had her novel. Yeah, I already talked to... Yeah, no, I already talked to everyone as her. So... I wonder if as Rain, let's try something. So I go to him, and...
Hello, I'm Rain.
Let me talk to the ladies again and see if they have anything more for him now that I've stirred up the pot a little bit. Okay. Okay. Bronwyn? No? Violet is not there. Violet does not want to talk to him. In fact, every time I've been him and I've gone to visit Violet, she hasn't been there. Which is really strange. Like, that's the other thing that I'm like, this guy's probably the killer because Violet is never there when I'm him. She's always somewhere else. So they might have something going on or something like that. Alright, so this guy was less than useful. So we will... we could be the chief.
Hi, I'm Chief DuPont.
Okay, and we can talk to... We can try talking to all three of these, but let's talk to Rain first.
Dorota's family, what does the tarot say about them?
I can do a reading, if you want.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's the Five of Cups. It talks about loss and dealing with that loss. I don't think you need a tarot reader to interpret that one.
Okay. Bronwyn. No, I don't think there's anything more I can get out of them. I'm interested that I was able to get something out of Rain, but these chicks are.
What were you doing last night?
Well, I can ask her what she was doing, huh?
Nothing. I mean, I was here all night. This cat's on a Bron can vouch for me.
Okay. Yeah, she's not giving anything up. So I visit Violet. This ought to be interesting.
What were you doing last night?
I guess I can ask her.
Claude, we've been through this. I honestly don't remember. I checked my diary and there's no entry, so I was probably here, as always.
How can you not remember, Violet?
Yeah, let's ask that, because I think this is okay between her and him.
I don't know. Which is exactly what I said in my statement. Don't try and get me to contradict myself.
Yeah, I'm not. I'm trying to get you to open the frig up. Alright, let's go. Let's return to Sam. Let's get a rundown from the chief and see what I've missed. Because clearly I've missed something here. So...
It's 6 o'clock and you're listening to Radio August. Police investigating the murder of Dorota Shaw are appealing to the community to help catch her killer. The body of 21-year-old Miss Shaw, an accomplished cellist, was found in her home last night. Police are describing the murder as a violent and despicable act. Monroe?
It's just terrible. Meanwhile, out of respect for the victim and her family, this weekend's Tulip Festival has been postponed. New dates will be announced shortly, so do stay tuned to Radio August for updates.
I heard Dorota Shaw was due to play this weekend.
At the Tulip Festival?
Indeed. I understand why they'd want to postpone it. Tonight the weather will be mostly dry and warm, but be on the lookout for dark clouds on the horizon, as there may be scattered showers. Best take an umbrella, Monroe, so you don't get wet.
I like getting wet. That's 6 o'clock with Poe and Monroe.
Well, there's a random news tidbit. But I like getting wet.